Hi, my name is Gerry Nielsen. I am the head butcher at Campbells in Lithgow. And I'm here today to meet Nick Nairn to talk about our Campbell's Gold beef and how to cook the perfect steak.
Gerry, welcome back to the Cook School.
Good morning, Nick.
Wow, what a beautiful piece of meat. Now, where is this from?
This actually comes out of the turn out, Nick, I'll show you.
Imagine I was
Yep, it comes from just down the back here.
Right, so it's the backbone and the ribs, that's the ribs round here.
That's it there,
and
yep.
the backbone down here. And you call this a
Loin rib.
loin rib. Just talk me through the various bits in here.
From the start, we've got the whole fillet in here, Nick. The front bit here would be your Chateaubriand, or your fillet head. The back here would use for your T-bone steak. This would be your short-cut rib and your full rib of beef, which you'd use for your roasting.
Yep.
I had a cocked beef off the front.
And where's the sirloin?
The sirloin actually comes from here to the back here.
What happens during the maturation process?
Gradually dries out. The first 10 to 12 days it's just resting, really.
Yep.
Then what happens is spores start to come on it. The dry aging, the air starts going around and circling around about it, and you get a nice spore, and you get a nice musky smell off it. And it starts drying out. You can see this nice coloration it's getting here, round about the fillet here. And the longer you do it, the drier it gets. So we like to age it for 21 to 28 days.
So for Campbell's Gold, all Scotch beef?
It's all Scotch beef, yeah.
Now what about traceability? How can we be assured that this is exactly what it says it is?
All the beef that we get into the factory, all the Scotch beef or anything at all, has got a traceability. And when the beef is born, it's got a near tag put onto its ear, and that's traced from its hole from the gate to the plate.
So people can be reassured that what they're buying is proper Scotch beef and it has been aged properly.
Yep.
So you've actually taken a sirloin out of one of these roasters.
And that's a sirloin boneless.
So the backbone would be here,
Yep.
and the ribs would have been underneath here.
Underneath it, yep. This would be standard trim. We'd maybe just trim a wee bit of the fat off the side here for a standard trim because it's got a bit of a big eye in it. Maybe just a wee bit off the top here, any excess fat. But this is not a bad bit of beef, it's got a good bit of mature fat on it.
What's the next level of trim?
Which would be special trim. So, just for the special trim, I'm just going to take this wee bit of chain off here, which makes the nice burgers that
that
I like to use.
It's just got the right fat meat balance.
And maybe just a wee bit off the top here.
As you're cutting this up, the thing that I'm looking at and smelling is I'm seeing the creaminess of the fat on here, the dark colour of the meat, and the smell speaks to me of marrow bones.
And that's when you know you've got a nice bit of aged beef, then just a nice steak. Maybe just take a wee bit of fat off there for you.
Fantastic, beautiful steak. What's the next level of trim beyond that?
We're going to ladder trim now. We've left a wee bit of the gristle in here. You can see a bit of silver skin here. And we've left it here. We've left just a wee bit of the fat on here.
Yep.
The ladder trim we're going to do next is you've got to take the silver skin off now.
Yeah. Now some people would prefer this because the flavour's in.
Yeah, and that's what it all is. It's the flavour's all in the fat and the maturity.
So this is the special trim.
Special trim.
And this is the
ladder trim. We should just take a bit off the side here. That's your ladder trim. There's only one other steak we get off the sirloin, which is getting more popular now. What a lot of the people are using this for nowadays, and chefs, customers are buying it for, is they're doing it as like a minute steak. This is another steak that comes off the sirloin that some people think, oh, where does this come from? That's not a sirloin steak.
Wow.
So the sirloin steaks that we sell on the website, that's actually more value for your money, Nick, because of the trim, and the customers don't have to do anything with it. It's just going straight into the pan and cooking with it. And on the website also, we're selling these as a minute steak.
Makes the best steak sandwich on the planet. Now I love to see this intramuscular marbling because it gives the steak flavour and texture.
And it melts in your mouth when you first cook it. It's lovely. And you can now get this at campbellsmeat.com.